welcome back to my channel. So today we are reviewing / I'm showing you what I bought from the Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics Catch the Light limited edition. Also, is it Jaclyn Cosmetics or Jaclyn Hill? I don't even know. I'm confused. But we're gonna get right into it because I want to show you guys how it performs on my face, on my skin. Before we get into the video though, I do just want to remind you guys to please subscribe to my channel, ring the bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. Please share my videos with your friends and family. You never know, they might be interested in the collection and they might need another review because there's a couple out there. Okay guys, I'm going to zoom in just a little bit and let's get into everything. Okay guys, so I will quickly tell you everything that I got. I pulled up Jaclyn's website here so I can show you, so I can tell you the prices and any information that might be necessary. So the first two things that I actually got was the mood lighting. I did get one individually. The packaging looks like this. It has some information in the back, the ingredients on the side, and yeah, I mean, it's cute. It's like packaging. This one did come a little bit bent. I don't know if you can see that right there. It's nothing too dramatic. Hopefully everything inside is okay, but the same thing. I have a feeling this is my other, well, no, I don't, it says mood lighting. It is. So we're going to start off with those ones. I really was having a hard time with how I wanted to show you guys these. So let's go in here. So I did pay $32 for one of these, which was the color Brilliant. And then for the other one, I did pay $49 and it came with the brush, and this was in the color Carrots. So now the brush comes in like a little slide out container, and I don't think I got every single brush, but I think I may have gotten two. So here is the brush. It's a cute brush. I mean, it doesn't feel like anything special, honestly. And then I'm going to go ahead and swatch everything on my arms, but I don't think everything is going on my face because I wanted to kind of apply these how I normally would, which realistically I wouldn't be putting 3 different formulas and highlighters on my face. That's the truth. I feel like everybody kind of layered and did all that, and I don't want to do all that. So I want to be able to have this video kind of be more what it would actually look like on. So even if I have to wipe some of this off and then reapply, well, we'll see right now how it goes. So this is what the containers look like. They are cute. They are sleek. If I'm being honest, I thought this was going to be like heavier glass. Like it feels like plastic. I don't know. Is this glass? I don't even know. So my husband did go ahead and open these, but before we go any further, I just wanted to say that I was a little hesitant to purchase these and review them, but I did want to purchase them myself. I just don't want people to be upset or anything like that. The situation could have been handled better, definitely, but I just wanted to review them myself because if I was interested in them, if I'm being honest, some people had amazing lipsticks, some people didn't. If you don't know the drama that went down, you could do a quick search. Jaclyn Hill, it's all online and stuff like that. I'm not going to go into detail about all of that. But also, I think that with the lipstick situation, as I was saying, some of them were fine, some of them weren't. And I didn't want to risk that somebody that was getting the PR was trying them out, reviewing them, and it was going to be totally fine. Because I believe the situation was something like the PR was mostly all good and some of them weren't. But the ones being sold to the customers were the ones with the main issues or something like that. I'm not really sure. You guys, again, Google it and all that stuff. So I did, if I was going to purchase them, I did want to review them myself. Okay, guys. So this mood lighting, I don't even need the website because it tells you right on the box exactly what it's for. But of course, if you're interested, check the website. This one is to the big, this is the big jar. This one is to bring out that inner glow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch with my fingers, and then I'm also going to grab the brush. I'm going to be honest. Everybody says that the brush feels cheap. If I'm being honest, this part feels like the cheapest. Like I feel like the bristles are just going to fall out. The bristles themselves feel nice and soft. I feel like I could totally see this on Morphe's website, which I think a lot of us feel that way. But it is what it is. If you don't want to spend the money on the brush, don't do it. So I'm going to go in first and put some on the lid. This one is the color Brilliant. And come on. out now. So I have a little bit, but you guys see how much I'm like tapping? Okay, not much is coming out. What the heck? Okay, got a little bit more. Should be enough. So first I'm going to go in and swatch with my fingers. So you can see here, I will move my hand around. This one is the color Brilliant, and that one is the color Carrots. I don't know if you could see that, but from certain views, it just looks like powder. It does not look like a highlighter. So you'll just want to be careful with that. I'm going to highlight with these up here on my brow bone. So I'm going to go ahead and take the brush. And I'm going to zoom you in even just a little bit closer. So I dipped into that carrot color. You can see there's like something there. Not a lot. And we're going to tap off the excess, and then we're just going to go in here. See if it does anything. I'm swirling in there really well. I'm going to pull in my mirror here. Okay, there's definitely something there. I hope that it's coming off on camera. I feel like it's a little, again, powdery. Okay guys, so I'm going to pop this in right where I'm talking about the mood light, the big one, the big highlight. I already filmed it. I already took off my makeup. So I just wanted to see what it would look like on my skin if I was going to put it, let's say, under my foundation, or when I do my no makeup, I usually just put like concealer under my eyes, kind of like blend it down just a little bit. But there's not a whole bunch of product here like there is when I do like a full face of makeup. So I'm going to go ahead and apply it with my fan brush, and then with the brush that is supposed to work the best with it. And then I'll just show you what it looks like on my skin. All I did was wipe off my makeup, and then I moisturized and I let it dry completely. It's completely dry. And then we will see what looks better. Let me just clean this here. Okay. So my fan brush is clean. I'm going to go right in and then tap off the excess. And then I'm just going to go here. Sorry guys, I'm going here. And that is looking way better on just my natural skin without everything on it. So now I'm going to go in with the brush, and I'm just going to load it up here. Tap off my excess, and then, but there you guys go. So definitely for like no makeup, I feel like you could even put foundation over this. Let me do that quickly. I'm going to speed it through so that way the video isn't even longer. Let me put some foundation. I'm not going to set and all that, you guys. I wasn't even planning on doing this. But I just want to give everything a fair chance. So that looks like a glow from within. Sorry guys, my allergies are acting up. I'm not going to do the full face, but you guys could clearly see there, hopefully, that there is a nice little glow there. Clearly it doesn't look patchy or dry or anything like that, excuse me. It just looks like a nice glow. But yeah guys, okay, resuming back to the video because I'm going to have to find a way to make this flow in there. The powders themselves feel super soft, which is nice. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if this would be the best brush for it. I just feel like it's a little too fluffy. It's getting dispersed. Whoa. It's getting dispersed like with barely anything there, and almost, I don't want to say streaky, but I guess it goes with the whole keeping it super light. So up next, I was trying to get two of the, like both of the palettes, but if I'm being honest, I felt like the fair one was the highlights that you see pretty much anywhere, like your, I don't want to say basic colors, but kind of like everybody has those colors. So once you open it, it looks like this. The little thing says you're looking at an original. Our accent light highlighters are made using a property filling process that creates unique one-of-a-kind patterns in every pan. This is no ordinary highlighter palette. It's a work of art. So basically, when I saw Jaclyn's video, so the palette looks like this. Very cute. As everybody has already said, very hourglassy. But you guys, I mean, I feel like at some point some things are going to start looking the same. So the inside of the palette is mirrored and it looks like this with the 4 shades. And so what they're talking about when they say that it's a unique palette, each and every one, they are actually talking about the pattern that's on the highlights. They are made in Italy, and so each one is kind of like pressed, or I don't know what that causes them to have that different pattern on them with the pearlization and all that stuff. So what I'm going to do first is swatch them on my hand. I didn't get the brush that goes with this one, so I might just clean this one off, see how it goes for my face. Let me swatch these. So right when you go in, it does feel nice and buttery. So these are the swatches. You have Glow Up, you have Made You Look, and then you have Exposure, and then you have Turned On. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this with the J0101, I'm not sure. And then see how it's looking. If it's looking kind of funny, I'm going to take my fan brush and I'm going to apply it with that, because again, that's probably what I would apply it with. Again, there's nothing coming off of this brush anymore. Like, there was barely anything coming off in the first place. So I'm going to go in with these 2 colors, the color Glow Up and the color Made You Look. And probably on this side. Let me, oh, I can use this mirror. The mirror is pretty good though. So that's what it's looking like. I'm going to go in with my fan brush and also apply it with that, because again, that is probably how I would actually apply these. This is probably how you're going to see me applying them. And nothing's coming off of this brush either. And again, I'm just going to go into those. Yes. And I'm going in very lightly, you guys. So this palette is definitely more of like that normal highlight. The next highlight is supposed to be like more beaming, and that is what it's looking like. It's a very pretty color, and again, I mix 2 colors together. These ones probably will be a little too dark for me, but I don't know. I'm the type of person that if I can mix it into one of these, I totally will. Like, I'm like that. But people are picky and they stick to the rules of makeup and all that stuff. So again, this palette, I did get it by itself. So that was $49 for this palette. Again, it feels nice. It looks nice. So last but not least, I did get the Bold and Beaming 5 set of highlighters. So this is what they look like on the inside. They do come with the brush, so we will be able to apply that on this side. I will go ahead and swatch all of these for you. And this set was $120 for the 5 highlights and the brush. This kind of worries me, the loose highlighter of it all. I just get kind of nervous because it kind of like does waste a lot if you're not careful. And I do feel like the thinner the inside of the lid is, the better. Like the Airspun ones are like that. The lid is like nice and thin. But again, you just have to be careful. Like, it's not a big deal. So again, oh, the brush is a lot smaller in person than I thought. Like, I saw it in the videos, but I guess because it was so zoomed in, I feel like it looked bigger than it is. It's tiny. So it is like super tiny. I don't know. I thought it was going to be a little different. I get the point of the brush being so tiny because these are supposed to be so pigmented. But I have a feeling that for a lot of people, this is going to be more of stamped on than going on there and getting the highlight, if that makes sense. I feel like if you use this brush, the odds are you're going to reach for another brush just to help it blend a little bit more, unless you like just like a white line of highlight. So I am going to have my husband open these, but the little jars do look like this. If you want to see the comparison into these ones, this is the comparison. Okay guys, so to show you these, what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and swatch them here on my arm. So starting from here this way, this one is the color Megawatt. Then you have the color Bomb. Then you have the color Amped. Then you have the color High Volt. Then you have the color Extra. So I hope you can see the different colors there. I'm moving it around so you guys can see. I'm going to mix these two colors, which are the colors Bomb and the color Amped. So this is what they look like in the lid. I hope you can see them. And I'm just going to dip into both of them, and then we're going to take off the excess. So I went ahead and I zoomed it in for you guys, and we're going to go right in here. Okay, did I not load up my brush enough? Okay, there's a lot on there. I have to top it off. Maybe it's just, there we go. Maybe I topped off too much. And you guys, I'm not putting that much pressure. But if you see what I mean right here, I feel like that's so much sharper than this side. The brush is just, in my opinion, it's too stiff. Ooh. And I'm going to zoom you in just a little bit more. Excuse my friend. So I'm going to go ahead and wipe off my fluffy brush, and I'm just going to come in here and kind of blend this a little bit because I feel like it needs to be done. And I'm going to actually take my big fluffy brush and we're going to add a little bit more. There we are. You guys, I'm literally sweeping this on super carefully. Yes. So you guys saw that. I mean, I used the brush that they said to use. I did. We're just going to take even a little bit more, and we're going to top off the excess and go on our nose here. I'm going to zoom it in one more time, let you guys see the 3 highlights again. Okay guys, so without changing my lights, the lights have been the same, and then right now I'm going to start dimming it down to see what you guys see and all that stuff, okay? So again, we have the mood light up here. I feel like you could see it more on this side, but it does look a little powdery. And then you have the palette on this side. And then on this side and the nose, you have the 2 shades again. That was Bomb and Amped. So now I'm going to go ahead and tone down the lights. They are on 77 now. We're going to go down here. We are down to 60. And we're going to take it down just a little bit more. We are now down at 50. And then we're going to take it up to, let's do 80. Okay guys, I was about to start getting into all the information. Something that I forgot to do is set my face. So realistically, I wouldn't be wearing my highlights just like this. I would set my face. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to go ahead and do that with the setting mist that I've liked the most right now, which is the Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Setting Mist. And I'm just going to give it a good shake, and then I will zoom you guys in one last time. Okay guys, so here's nice and set. It's completely dry, which I always think everything always looks better once it's set. Okay guys, so I think I officially showed you as much as I could. So my total came out to $250 plus tax and all of that. It was $270.63. That was my total for everything that I showed you today. So now my final thoughts. Starting from the beginning, the Mood Lighting, or the Mood Light Luminous Powders. They are pretty, they are gorgeous. I just don't know if you need to pay $32. Forget about the brush. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't think the brushes are necessary. Again, if you're just shopping for a brush, fine. But to get it specifically to use for the highlights, I don't think that that's necessary. But for these ones, if you like super soft highlight and you don't trust yourself with other highlights to apply it on carefully and light-handed, I can understand why you would go for it. But at the end of the day, like I said, I feel like I could take any highlight. You guys saw I popped a little bit of highlight there. It's a very minimal highlight. It's nothing dramatic. And I did that with the brightest highlight in the collection. So I feel like these ones for me are really not necessary. But again, maybe for a makeup artist out there that has super picky clients, maybe if you're super picky, could be. Now, she also was talking about using these to brighten up under the eye and all that stuff. Personally, I wouldn't put anything illuminating under my eyes because I do have creases and stuff like that. I feel like that's not going to look very illuminating. It's going to more look maybe cakey or something like that, because you're going to really be able to see the creases and all that stuff. So that is my thought on these ones. The palette. The packaging is gorgeous. The inside colors are pretty as well. It is nice to have, again, a variation of colors for all skin tones and stuff like that. So that is very much appreciative. So now these ones right here, these ones are probably they'll be some of my favorites because I feel like I could use these for eyeshadows, to highlight my brow bone highlight, my inner corner highlight. The highlight itself is pretty. It is nice and bright. I do like these. I would say, if I'm being honest, if you're just a person that doesn't like to go super crazy, sometimes you like lighter, whatever, go for the palette. I think the palette is the more neutral of all of these. I feel like you can go light with it. I feel like you can really intensify it. I feel like the palette is the safest way to go. But if you do like yourself a bit of a pop, if you do like to play around with it, again, you can go light with these ones. These ones sold individually, because I know 120 sounds like a lot. These ones sold individually are $24. So again, no brush, no nothing, $24, but they do have the option for $39. Again, I will link the website so you can see all the different variations that they have on there. Okay guys, so now that I showed you everything that I purchased and I gave you the price rundown and all that stuff, we're going into a little bit more of my personal opinion. I don't want to like rub anybody the wrong way or anything like that. I just want to say what I think and leave it at that. First thing is first, I really feel like this should have been Jaclyn Cosmetics' first launch. Nothing of this collection really screams limited edition, and I say that because this is very Jaclyn. This is very on brand for Jaclyn. I know that maybe for some of you that don't watch her, you don't realize that this little container, even though it looks super cute and everything like that, that's something that you would find in the background of one of Jaclyn's videos. Like, it's very her. I feel like this should have been her first launch, not the lipsticks. Whatever her reasons were, they were, it happened, whatever. That's my first little bit of opinion. Secondly, something that I get bothered by any brand doing is when a product is limited edition, it's kind of tricky in the makeup world because I feel like limited edition sometimes means one shot and gone. Limited edition sometimes means for a limited time, so if we could restock it in that time, it'll be restocked. If not, not, so on and so forth. And sometimes limited edition means we called it limited edition, it ended up staying, and now it's just like a permanent item. And for those of you that know that that's the truth. Like, it happens. You've seen all those scenarios. But something that I cannot stand from any brand, it wasn't just Jaclyn Cosmetics, is like saying but not saying, kind of implying, kind of not, that a product will not be restocked. There was people that commented and got, in my opinion, proper answers. They asked if the collection would be restocked or not, and they were told to sign up for the email or for the newsletter or whatever, or it was like, I think some people were answered yes, stay tuned for information, or just like in general, stay tuned for information or whatever, right? But there was comments that I saw, and I took a screenshot of one of the comments that I saw, and this is something, again, I'm not saying that this was their intention, it's just something that bothers me when brands do it. Somebody asked, is the collection only limited edition or will it be restocked? I can't afford it right now, but I need it. Then Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, or Jaclyn Cosmetics, whatever, I'm confused, says, hi, the holiday collection is limited edition. But yeah, guys, so I just wanted to give my little opinion, my little thoughts here and there, and that is all. If you have any other questions or anything like that, you can comment them down below. I will link all the information to the website. Well, I will link the website, and you guys can find the ingredients there. You guys can find the prices, what's in bundles, what's not in bundles, all that stuff on the website. I will link down below everything that I purchased and the website, just to make it easier for you guys if there's anything specifically that you saw that you want to just grab. Again, bought all this with my own money, wasn't sent this. That is one of the main reasons that I wanted to review it. I just wanted to see my experience with this stuff. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. You guys will see these highlights in other videos, in future videos. But that's going to be it from me. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next one. Adios!